Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 2 running Ubuntu Linux and the robot operating system, which is programmed in C++ due to this combination with electronics and fischertechnik. And the robot operating system is meant to address all kinds of robotics, like a motor, which is right here, read a phototransistor, which is right under this smartphone, and control an LED. Now, recently I found the problem that the voltage that is given through to the GPIO, which is right here, is not the 3,3 volts or 3.3 volts that is needed. And so the question is how to solve it. That is again the focus of this video, but it may be a quite short one. So let's see why. So with a smartphone in position for this, for this one, the phototransistor, ROS running, so ROS core is running, control node is running, motor node is not running yet. So why is the motor running? Probably because it is in a wrong position with the wire. Anyway, also the red LED is functioning right here, and then the phototransistor LED is running. Here's a source code, oscilloscope, which shows nothing despite the probes, which brings me to what's wrong and what probably won't go right. So let's first go to a kind of simulation. This is the simulation. So I have a voltage divider and oscilloscope, and well, simulation won't run, but this is the idea. Then let's go here. In electronics, because that's what we're dealing with, there's a formula. Voltage division. This is the desired voltage, this is the entrance voltage, and these are two resistors. So you have then resistor 2 divided by the sum of resistor 1 and resistor 2. Following these formulas, you have then put this one right here. So desired is 3.3 volts, entrance is 5 volts, and you've got to have this one. So I need to have two resistors which produce this value, and that is not going to happen with the two resistors that I have, or with the resistors that are available to me. So going back here, I can try to put some voltage over it, but since this is not very much working, as you can see on the oscilloscope, and I don't know why, there's no chance of getting the voltage that I want. This is not working because it's by far too low. This is not working, and another and the potentiometer is a voltage divider as well. But I need to have the correct ratio, which I don't have. So what to do? So let's get back to the schematics. GPIO, the bent cable to the Raspberry Pi itself. These two as well. So this is, in my circumstances, not going to work. Not anytime soon. So what does work? Very good question. I have a resistor to protect this port. I have a button. Should I have to push this button to work? Well, the button is, and I have to move this down. This button is right here. And I switch that one on. Release button. Push button. Okay, release button. Is that a coincidence? Not really, not now. What is the voltage right now? Well, if I look at it, it is not, is it 3 voltage? 3 volt. Let's see. I have to move this window up a bit. And I have to change these values. So let's see. Do I need the light? Yeah, I need a light, most definitely, because now it's 0. So, yeah, okay, switch on the light. Definitely I need a light. Then, going to channel 1. 2 volts. Channel 2. 2 volts. This is higher. This is some under 2 volts. This is slightly higher than 2 volts. So pressing the button certainly has effect. And I haven't pressed the button for quite a while. So going here, pressing the button does have an effect. Question is which effect. So the fischertechnik is not doing anything, but it has its input. No, it is output from here, and the motor comes from here. And that's input that is coming from here. So that won't work. That's something that's certain. Going back. Release. What's the effect? A clear effect. It does nothing anymore. So then, how does the rest behave? I now also started a fischertechnik LED. Let me name the tab. So I have a phototransistor which is clearly lighted by the smartphone. I have started this node which is clearly blinking. Why, I don't know, because that is the whole point of this experiment, getting that in a regular way to work, and now it stops. No, it doesn't. Push the button and let me get it a little bit down. Okay, push the button. So why is the voltage much much lower than it was. The purple line is obviously the fischertechnik LED. So what's wrong? What's different? Let me then, no, I have to do it here, I think. Yeah. Let me add this node, if I can. I think I can't. Okay, apparently I cannot just do that. Pressing it, the button of course, and I get some voltage, but not as much, not nearly as much as I used to have. So let me disconnect the LED. Okay, it's clearly off. Next. No power consumption, almost none. So that is clearly not what I'm looking for. This probe is at the voltage side, so that was not a solution. Switching it off. Pressing the button. Oh, and now of course I have cancelled it, so this is not updating anymore. Okay. I also activated my MacBook, so I can do things from there as well. Let me stop and start, or completely stop the fischertechnik LED node to make sure that is not influencing. So on this terminal, which is obviously still on the Raspberry Pi, I've selected with this command everything that is with ft underscore. I need this one, which is the fischertechnik LED. So all I have to do now is press enter, and I expect it then to have gone. And it is, sorry for the silence, but it is gone, so that's good. So back to the Linux laptop, where still everything that you see is on the Raspberry Pi. This one has stopped. The fischertechnik LED has been stopped. So what's the effect if I switch it on and press the button? No effect. Well, very little effect, but not the big effect that I had. So where has the voltage gone? That's a big question. And considering the time, that's for another time. And with that result, I say thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter, and please become a patron to support, or use PayPal or IBAN. More information on my website. This is to be continued, obviously. Have a nice day, take care, bye.